Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Today, we're going to be playing perhaps the greatest point-and-click adventure game ever made. At least in my opinion. According to the list, the best games of all time on Wikipedia, they don't agree. And that's what sort of inspired this. Because Monkey Island 1 and 2 are on that list, but not Curse of Monkey Island, even though I think it's the best one. But that could be nostalgia, because I had it as a kid and I didn't have the other two. Never you mind that. Either way, we're going to be doing a full playthrough of this, and I'm just going to forewarn you right now, I plan on doing a fair bit of dialogue, like just listening to the dialogue and stuff like that. So, a lot of this is not going to be me commenting as much as, a normal game might be. But, the dialogue is entertaining, so there you have it. If you're not familiar at all with Monkey Island, you don't really need to know much. It's just a humorous point-and-click adventure series starring Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, and his sort of escapades. You don't really have to know the plot of 1 or 2 to appreciate this one, because I didn't as a kid, and I loved it. So, yeah. They'll fill you in on everything. We're going to be playing on Mega Monkey Mode, which, in my opinion, this has probably been confirmed one way or another, but I believe that this was the game as intended. Like, they designed the game around the Mega Monkey mode, and then they cut out puzzles in order to have the normal mode. So if you want the full experience, you gotta play on Mega Monkey. Which we will. Now, I'm hoping... Okay, I already feel like I'm up for disappointment here. I'm already worried about the way that I'm recording this. On OBS, it's looking like it's really laggy. But I'll let this cinematic play.
Captain's log, Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really, really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
So one thing I'll mention, well, for one, I'm going to turn down the volume. I guess I might be able to just do that now. We don't need most things that loud. I don't think that changed shit. Alright, never mind. Okay, that is not adjusting the volume in any way. Great. So one thing, that cutscene looked definitely blurry and stuff like that, but the actual gameplay should have a high-quality filter on it to sharpen it up and stuff. So it should look better than it did in '97, I'm hoping.
How many times do I have to tell you, LeChuck, I just don't feel that way about you?
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead. And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ow! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved. Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush Threepwood, by my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape the taste of my blade! Ah! Ooh, the lass has spirity. Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats. And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
Part 1, the demise of the zombie pirate LeChuck.
got to get out of here and help Elaine. If I could only get through this one door, well, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive.
Alright.
Blast ye scurvy dogs!
Alright, so just give me a second. I'm gonna
This'll
fix a
make
couple
you
things.
rue the day.
Alright, that's better. We have Wally here from the last game. So, controls for this one, pretty simple. Right click opens up your inventory, then you can just click on stuff and move it over. If you just click on something,
I'll reduce your fort to rubble.
it'll do, I thought it would do a default action. No, I guess not. Okay.
I feel like I
So,
could take on
you have to
the
hold left
world.
click to bring up this little menu, which lets you examine, push, or pick up, or use, or whatever, or talk to, or sometimes eat.
Somehow, I find all this violence deep.
I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate.
Stand back!
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Really?
No, I'm lying.
In that case, I don't want one.
Well, sorry we couldn't make a deal.
Cross me again, and I'll chum for sharks with you.
You sound pretty tough.
I'm so tough. In junior high, I stuffed Davy Jones in his locker.
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Blood knows the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates. I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure, but that pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum! Get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs!"
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, one a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here. This leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now, and besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
What's behind that door?
Ooh! That's the door to LeChuck's treasure hold. There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen to give to Elaine. LeChuck is convinced that he can buy Elaine's love.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon, some incredibly powerful cannonball. He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort so his crew can overrun the island.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's blood nose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
Alright. It makes me feel bad to do it, but we gotta.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Peep.
You scabrous swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Word.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna... I can't do it. I just can't. You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant. Oh.
I love that. He pokes himself in the eye with his own hook.
There.
It's brilliant. Alright. So we're gonna pick up the plastic hook. And we need to pick up this
Looks
ramrod.
like a ramrod for the cannon.
Shove that in our pants. Then we're gonna go out the window here.
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
Alright. So we have to fire the cannon first. And turn it onto LeChuck's men.
Oi! You're getting a little close there, pal!
Boom.
Watch where you're shooting!
Oops.
They'll cheer for that.
You're gonna get us all killed! Again!
Terrible with this. Shit.
That was me. Sorry.
Quit your cheering.
It's like you're not...
Got him.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
Alright, so here we have Murray.
It's a horrible skull. Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger of your doom, and the forces of darkness will applaud me as I stride through the gates of hell, carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
You know, you'd look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
I'm too petrified to say anything. Why do you villains always laugh so much?
I wasn't laughing about anything in particular. Somewhere there's a fish nibbling on my foot, and it really tickles.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind. Was your mother's father bald too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
At least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true. And I look good in hats.
There you go. How can you see without eyeballs?
How can you walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
I'm going now.
It's like the middle of this battle. He's trapped in LeChuck's ship, and his, fiance's in danger, and he's just sitting here talking shit with Murray the Skull. Alright, so we put the plastic hook on the ramrod, and then use this to grab this arm that's floating in the water, which thankfully is attached to a sword.
Hey, that's my arm. Give that back.
Now, I should mention that I'd like to think I have a decent memory of all the puzzles in this game, so it shouldn't be that excruciating, but I'm worried that at some points my memory will work against me, and I'll think that something works a certain way, but I'm missing a step, but I'm too insistent. So we'll just see how it
Doesn't
goes.
need cutting.
Here's a great one-liner.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Alright. And now, without the cannon restraint rope to restrain the cannon, let's fire the cannon.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care. Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
Alright, so this one's pretty simple. We can pick up this
It's a bag of wooden
bag
nickels.
of wooden
Some
nickels.
treasure. Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
And that's more important.
It's a diamond ring.
So we're going to use that ring on this porthole to cut the glass.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Part 2. The curse gets worse.
Oh no! Elaine? Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this.
Alright. One of the first things we want to grab here is this glowing ember.
Ouch!
So this is,
It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
yeah, this is Plunder Island. If we go out here, this town, I think, is Puerto Pollo. So, let's see here. Well, let's just go in the town. There's a lot of different things we have to do. And we're just going to sort of sweep through as I notice things that we need to do and can do.
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
Okay. Eventually we move Elaine up to that crow's nest, but I'm not sure what triggers that. Let's see. A couple things we can do. We can go into the theater.
It's locked.
Can't go in the theater. Okay. Oh, we're probably missing... I think there is like a cutscene that happens at some point. Just not sure where. Not here. Not here. Yeah, we can go here.
Boo!
Ah!
Excellent.
Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament,
Standing.
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire Earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
All right.
Oh, it looks like it was thrown here by a typhoon.
Let's go in here and meet with a nice recurring character. But first, we have a gumball machine.
Admiral Sweetum's Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
5 cents. What a coincidence. We have nickels.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Pretty good. We're also going to need some scissors,
I don't want those dull little scissors.
which we get elsewhere, not here. But we'll take the paste and a pin, I believe.
What a relief.
Voodoo doll. It's great. Alright, I think that's it. I could have sworn, maybe in the normal game you grab the scissors here. I don't remember exactly.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Oh, shoot.
You left her out there on the beach, didn't you?
You make it sound so incompetent.
Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help. Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Die? Did you say die? As in me, dead?
Don't be such a baby.
Isn't there a less dangerous way?
No, the value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
But who will be the game's only female character? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Blood Island, here I come. I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his, to perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
Yeah, alright, I think we're good.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
This scissors are really not meant for me, huh?
I don't want those dull little scissors.
Alright. Let's peace out. Let's go back to Puerto Pollo. Where now we can go into the theater, the stage room. And,
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
that's not dandruff.
That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved. Oh.
Shove that lice in your pocket, boy. Alright.
It looks like there's something inside the pocket of this coat. There's a glove in here.
Get that glove. Take the magic wand.
Watch me make this disappear.
Then I think you can use that.
Nothing up my sleeve?
There you go.
Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside. The C's of ventriloquism.
Yep, ventriloquism. Open the
It
trunk.
looks too heavy for me to carry. It's an old travel trunk. It's covered with stickers from many faraway places.
Yeah, but I want to open it.
It looks too heavy for me to carry. The magic wand has no...
That's curious.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island. It looks too heavy for me to carry. There's some fake spears.
Yeah, I know you need to get that open at some point, but I don't remember the specifics. Okay. Then, let's see here. We can go into the barber shop.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great! Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Yeah, this is the scissors we need, not the toy scissors. Alright, never mind. Alright, so we gotta get Captain Rottingham out of this chair. And, Haggis keeps putting down the comb. And, there's a good thing that goes in hair that we can put on a comb.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons!
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas!
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash? That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
Nice. Let's chat with
Ahoy there.
Haggis
I'm
for a little bit.
Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
How did you become a barber pirate?
I spent 10 years at sea on board the HMS Anathema, the fastest ship in the Scottish Navy.
So how did that help you become a barber pirate?
It was a clipper ship.
Ah.
Brilliant.
Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
Well, there is the story of the secret of Bulky Island. We were a crew of 200 men, under the command of Big Jake McJuggernaut, the most powerful captain on the seas. One night in port, Captain Jake heard the tale of an enormous treasure buried somewhere on Bulky Island. We set sail and landed on the island within a fortnight and found the treasure the next morning.
Big Jake McJuggernaut is a fantastic RPG character name. Feel free to take that one.
Bulky Island, where's that?
You won't find it on any map. Captain Jake took the location of the treasure to his grave. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. A tremendous chest made of solid gold. Big Jake leapt into the hole and wrapped his sinewy arms around the chest. He gathered his resolve, counted to 3, filled his lungs and lifted with all his might. The sound of his back cracking brought a grimace to even the most steel-hearted crewman. By nightfall, the lot of us were lying on the beach, writhing in pain.
Why didn't you set up a system of ropes and pulleys?
That would have been the weak man's way out. The pirate Angus MacFulcrum had followed us to Bulky Island, wanting the treasure for himself. The weakling used a lever and took the chest, laughing at us as he carried it to his ship. And my proud Captain McJuggernaut died in traction, cursing himself for not being strong enough.
Poor Big Jake McJuggernaut.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Helping you move?
Oh, could you? I just have a bed and a few boxes of books.
I was just kidding. Was that really the test of strength?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Oh, but in school I was always picked last for caber tossing.
Maybe it's because you weren't familiar enough with the sport. You see, the caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. And I watch cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Alright, so we're just gonna do this just to see him fail.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
Ah, well.
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
Amazing.
What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Alright.
Never mind.
So you should be able to just sit in the chair.
I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Alright, now we need to get this paperweight.
I can't reach it. I'm too low.
In order to get that, we gotta use the handle. Probably a couple times. Oh no, only one, alright. That fucks up the book that he's using as a reference.
Blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
With him out of the room, now we can actually use the handle a whole hell of a lot. Because the chair goes up all the way for some reason. Amazing. And that gives us the scissors.
Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't have found a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
Alright, so yeah, we have to impress all three of these guys in order to have them join our crew. We should be able to do this guy, whose name I forgot already, with just a glove. Because that's more of a mini-game.
I say, sir, you have some nerve challenging Edward Van Helgen to a duel.
Yeah, Edward Van
You were
Helgen.
asking for it.
To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
Alright, so you need to go back here to choose the banjo.
Choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
So basically, this is just a Simon Says kind of thing. He stops the music every once in a while to play a specific note. So that was 2252. So all you have to do is just quickly play those, and that counts. 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 2.
You're pretty good, boy. Let's see you follow this.
He's good. I'll never beat him.
Alright, so now we cheat. We go over and pick up a gun. And then we fire at his banjo. Which you'd think would be very unsportsmanlike.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew.
Great.
I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew.
There's 2. Now to get Haggis to join, we need to rig the caber toss. Fortunately, there's some rubber trees nearby, so we need to just get a rubber tree caber onto the pile that we use. To do that, we need to get a serrated knife, which is inside this restaurant. We can't get in the restaurant without a reservation. So we're going to go over here.
What a strange flower.
Wow.
This jungle is thick. I'll need something sharp if I'm gonna hack my way through there.
Fortunately, we have these scissors.
I wonder if this plaque says something about the flower I just cut. Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
There you go. The more you know. Now we're going to use it again on the undergrowth. He uses a scissors to prune his way a path through the undergrowth. That sounds time-consuming. Alright, so that takes us through the jungle here.
wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake? Well, this isn't good. It's a priceless, delicate Fabergé egg.
Hell yeah. And some vacuum cleaner attachments. And stuff. Just all inside of this snake. So we picked up, yeah, the Fabergé egg, vacuum cleaner attachments, old phone books, an encyclopedia, top secret plans, a stuffed dingy dog, a reservation slip, a spare tire, the remains of a naturalist, pancake syrup with pancakes, sausage, and eggs, and some coffee. Alright, so we need to get out of this snake, so of course we're going to use the ipecac we just picked, combine it with the pancakes.
That seems logical.
Yep, syrup of ipecac, use that on the snake.
Whew. That sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. No? Hey! Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation.
I was always worried about this part when I was younger to like do it quickly, because it's quicksand, not realizing that it's a, you know, it's a LucasArts adventure game. There's not really a whole lot of death involved. Alright, so we need to grab a reed. And we need to grab a thorny plant.
Well, I got the thorn. Hope that was worth it.
Then we need to tie a paperweight to the balloon. And blow. See, because you couldn't get here without the scissors, and you couldn't get the scissors without taking the paperweight.
Perfect.
So it's all, you know, it's all handled pretty well.
Well, darn. Hey. Thank goodness for those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
Yep. Then we combine the reed with the thorn.
A world-class pea shooter.
And we blow it at the balloon. It's that, and we get the rope. Alright, so this boat has a gaping hole.
It makes the boat completely unseaworthy.
This is the one that I specifically remember as being like the difference between this and the normal mode. In the normal mode, this hole is already patched, so you can use the boat right away. But we have to patch it ourselves. So, now that we have the reservation slip, go back to Puerto Pollo. Yeah, I think we're pretty close to ending this video. But let's just head in here.
Do you have a reservation?
This guy's amazing.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. Very good. You may seat yourself, Mr. Pardon me. Mrs. Breinstoop.
Okay. I'm actually going to stop it here, because we want to do a bunch of dialogue with Captain Blondebeard and his great fear of El Pollo Diablo. So, we're just going to leave it off. Let me save the game. There we go. Great stuff so far, though. Classic, classic. And yeah, I don't think the game's going to take us too long to play through, because most of these puzzles I remember pretty well. There's a couple sections in the game, though, where I always get hung up on the exact order of how things are supposed to happen. But I don't think any of that happens on Plunder Island. This part I know pretty well. But alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Curse of Monkey Island, and I'll see you fine folks in the next part.